What's up, people? We are live. Got the other hoodie on. See? Run Pure Sports. Instead of putting home of the Factsman, I'm going to put home of the motherfucking traitors. Home of the Benedict Arnolds. Home of the cocksuckers. I'm very upset. And I'm going to express my aggravation to you guys. But we're going to have a good show. So get this. Get a call. I'm sorry, a text. I forgot. People don't call anybody anymore. Get a text from my son, JJ. Dad, I'm going to be late. Won't be able to make the show till late. I'm stuck in traffic. No way. Now what do I do? You're really not going to be here? Oh, no. What the fuck? This is crazy. You're not. No. Please don't make me do this alone. I've never done this before. What the fuck? I need him. Call and tell me he's gonna be late. Who gives a fuck? It's unbelievable. Last week he fucking had the wire on. He had the wire on, fucking asking me questions. Let me address some of these people because I got to start. I'm gonna start answering questions. I'm just gonna answering some of your comments because I got to start doing that. Backwater, my man. Everything is good. I hope everything's good with you. Daniel, Wednesday show is going to be about college basketball. Better news, I am going to have a basketball player for you tonight in college basketball. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, Wednesday, we're going to get into football early. We're going to start touching base on things that I do in college basketball. I think you guys will like it. I might even get fucking paid if people like this. Eric's here. Randy's here. Bolivar's here. Rolk is here. Sue, yes, the ambassador. Raymond is always here. Drew, Virginia, Late on Fact Show, shaking my head. No, Drew, he's a fucking douche. He said he's stuck in traffic. McSniff, same thing. Stuck in traffic. But how you been? Mark is always on time. We love the facts, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ryan, if I don't address everybody, I can't read all these things. I still got a show to do. So it's been you guys know this more than me because I just fucking sit here and do stuff. I don't know how this whole operation works. I just come here and do videos because my fucking son is in dire need of me to do this. But here's what I don't get. Okay, I said to him, I look to try to watch other people's videos and see how everybody's doing. And I'm the only motherfucker doing videos on this station. I don't see Holden. I don't see Joey. I don't see my son doing them. I look at the videos and all I see is my videos. What the fuck? Hit a $21 party Saturday base 3 of. That's good, Randy. That's a good job. We did real well with teasers. So my point is, and I said, Jay, I got a question for you. I said, I don't see anybody. I'm the only motherfucker doing videos. And he says, well, no, we do our videos on Run Pure Sports. So what's the difference? So no, it's like a different channel. It's like a lot of DFS stuff, and it's like it's our premier channel. It's like they're like fucking ESPN. I'm like fucking ESPN News. I'm telling you this straight. You guys are doing, because a lot more people watch them. I said, okay, a lot of people watch them. So now I'm sitting here saying, well, if more people are watching videos on that site, what the fuck am I doing here? Why ain't I doing videos there? Why am I not doing videos here? I am what am I, the fucking opening act for this kid? Are you kidding me? I was doing videos when he was fucking sperm. It's really upsetting to me. It has more viewers there. It has more people, So I think I should be there doing videos. I mean, if there's more people there, or tell some of the motherfuckers to come here and do it. That's how, that's like me saying, hey, this is a really good place to do videos and all, but Barstool keeps calling me wanting to do videos. But, I don't really want to do that because they might actually pay me and there might actually be people watching. So Barstool, the cab light's on, okay? The cab light's on. I know it's been off for a while, but if I got to work in this kind of environment playing second fiddle to this douchebag, fuck him. Or I might open up my own fucking studio. How do you like that? And have that prick do fucking videos under me. Hey, the guy nobody cares about the guy opening up for Carlin. But yet for some reason, I'm the guy opening up for Carlin. Fucking pissed off. And you guys have to have my back on this. You know that. ESPN, but that's true, Randy, right? It's like during the Super Bowl, right? Super Bowl comes on. What do the competitors do? They put on synchronized swimming on ESPN or fucking rodeo because nobody watches it. I feel like I'm like the fucking show that nobody watches. Put them on. Hey, if we get some viewers, we get some viewers. If not, fuck, we just come back by my show. Come back on the Run Pure Sports thing, and I'm even wearing the Run Pures. I'm promoting a fucking site I don't even do videos on. I gotta be a real fucking douchebag. Wow. I must have been made with a finger. I'm serious. How fucking stupid could I be? Alice Cooper's opening for the Misfits at the Garden. Alice Cooper's good. Oh, Fat Frankie managed Alice Cooper for like many years. He's been in town a lot of times. Alice Cooper's a good guy. I met him. It's not. Here you go, Chris. Here's what I'm saying. Okay, the kid begs me to do videos. He begs me, and I do them. And I do the videos because I want to be entertaining. I'm supposed to do Tuesday, Thursday. That makes me the guy open for Carlin. Ray, listen to me. I know you're doing Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that's good. But here's the thing: you need to step up, and we need to turn around and let these pricks know that this is the channel they should be watching. Maybe we could convert or Shanghai some of them people over here and watch us. That's what I'm saying. It is my fucking channel. Well, yeah, he did steal my channel. I gave him my channel, but the Factsman 1 channel is my fucking channel. But somehow he doesn't. I don't even want to get into it. But fuck him. And he's not even here. Now, look, here's what I have. Just to show you guys. This is like some notes. SEC, who's going to go to the final, who's to get the best chances. Let's see. Who has the shot? Could a Pac-10, 12 team do it? You guys don't want to hear that shit. You guys wanted to hear fucking Notre Dame was beating Clemson straight up on Saturday, and they did. That's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear about playoff scenarios. You don't want to do that. You don't want to hear that. Fuck that. Go fucking watch the Daily Wager and them fucking jerk-offs who couldn't pick a fucking place bet in a 2-horse race. You're getting somebody who's entertaining and trying to give you guys the facts. No pun intended. Got to sit waiting for my son to show up and say, yeah, think about it. If TCU runs the table, but if Michigan beats Ohio State, then fuck that. Who cares? I don't win a bet tonight. I know. What's his name? Lamar Jackson wins 65% of his first half bet games when he plays. I'm betting the fucking Ravens in the first half. I'm betting the Ravens in the first half because I already bet them -2.5 or -2 last week. That's who I bet. It's play number 1. You know that. I think I've discussed that. But yes, I am on the Ravens. Let's crush some college basketball this year. Yeah, we'll be fine with that. I don't know. It's I'm not getting totally upset about it, but it's just I think it's a point. Maybe I should do a strike. Maybe you think if I strike for like 3 weeks and say, fuck this, I'm not working for 3 weeks. Now what are you gonna do? Have Holden talk about his hair? You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? Have him talk about? Fuck him. I mean, Holden's cool and all. Dang, everybody was on Clemson, really? I didn't think that. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know everybody was on Clemson. I don't know how they could have been. Clemson stinks. We discussed the breakdown of the game. But yeah, I mean, that's. Now I'm settled down now. I got that off my chest. My son will come in here and try to fuck this show up. So let's get jokes and like racial shit or whatever out of the way now, so we don't get in trouble. I don't do racial shit, but you know what I mean. Okay, this is a true story, and if it's a true story and there's a theme, I have to add a joke to it. But so, 2:00 this afternoon, take the dog for a walk. Get a little exercise. Dog wants to piss on somebody's grass. I'm trying to be a good dog owner. So I'm walking, and these 2 dudes across the street talking, and like they're looking at me and the dog. And I was like, "What the fuck are these guys looking at? Ever seen a guy walk his dog?" And oh boy, the fucking cat dragged in.
It's fucking party time. It's happening.
Yeah, it was. It sure was.
It's happening. I tell you what, who has a tougher life than you, right? The only guy doing content on this channel. Who has a tougher life than you?
Only guy. This fucking, let me tell you something. This joint folds up. And just to let you know, okay, I informed Barstool that the cab light is on. you leaving me hanging and making me look like a fuckhead.
So I figure I'd bring out the pink hat because you're implying that just it's delinquents that do videos on this channel. So I figure
No. I'm promoting a show that you do shows on. How come I ain't promoting a show that I do shows on?
The two channels are the same. Just one talks DFS, one talks bets.
No, one people watch and others just come and watch me. Well, you look, come in here and try to horn in a couple of stragglers. You're I tell a story about my dog. I just tell myself. I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to have a nice dog conversation, and you're interrupting me in the middle of my conversation. We'll talk about who's going to win the BCS and all that other stuff that you want to talk about and bore these motherfuckers with. We'll do that. I promise you. But right now, I got a show to do. I don't need a heckler to interrupt me.
Fair enough.
Guys, as I was saying, visit Run Pure Sports for real sports content and DFS stuff. You won't see me there, but you'll see other motherfuckers there and a lot of people watching.
Can I ask you something? Why does it feel like your feelings are hurt?
It doesn't. You know what it is? I feel like you got tickets. You got tickets to see the Stones, and everybody wants to see Mick. But the opening band comes in that no one ever heard of, and that's fucking me. And you're not Mick fucking Jagger. You're not. So I'm just saying, wipe your snotty nose, do whatever it is you do.
Your content is better for people betting sports.
Well, I'm sure it's better. That's why I'm here. I'm not here to teach people how to jerk off ambidextrously. I mean, what the fuck?
Well, I'm saying
it's Run Pure Sports. That's right. Come visit us. You'll see Holden. You'll see Joey. You'll see Dunkel. You'll see all of them. And I'm here to promote it.
First of all, I think you're being very dramatic. So I think you need to settle down a bit. I also think that you just like to complain. I think you have some serial complainer in you. So I get it. Also, your hair looks like shit again. So that's probably
of course.
That's probably part of it.
Yeah,
right?
Of course. You don't.
The tissues are in view today.
Well, yeah, I was Baywatch mute. Sorry.
But yeah, I would see. I think it's all perspective, right? You should be looking at it like you're the star attraction on this channel instead of why am I not on the other channel?
Kind of like Aerosmith playing at the country fair. Yeah, they're the star, but that used to play at Madison Square Garden. Now they're playing at the Ohio State Fair.
So you think you're just at some like nightclub in New York City doing comedy when you could be at Madison Square Garden?
I've been at Madison Square Garden, motherfucker. I've been there. I've been at the top of that. And these guys know it. You can't fool these guys. They know. They know the deal. So by the way, before you really interrupted, I was outside walking the dog. And again, as I'm walking the dog, these two really strange, fucking weird looking people are staring at me. And I don't like people staring at me. So it's just like I say, it was an opportunity to have the dog shit on somebody else's lawn, which I thought was nice, that, claims territory. So the dog went shit. The dog is licking his balls, right? He's fucking sitting there for like 3 minutes licking his balls. So these two guys like fucking start crossing the street. I'm like, oh, fuck. And he's like, hey, fella, how you doing? So I'm like, okay. And meanwhile, the dog's still licking his balls. He said, man, I'd love to be able to do that. I said, pal, it's okay with me, but I think you should pet the dog first. You don't really know yet. Speaking of dogs, why do dogs lick their balls? Because they can. Right?
Can't.
If you talking about hair, altitude over here. Look at this.
Yeah. I get the blow up for the shows. I gotta look good. I don't make many appearances on this channel. I gotta look good when I do.
Yeah,
right?
I'm the only one that makes appearances here. I mean, what the fuck? This is a solo act. You don't make many appearances on this show. But if you visit Run Pure Sports, you can see JJ all the time. That's Uncle Dunkle. And I know his name is Uncle Dunkle. You know why? He signs my fucking paycheck when I get him.
So I hear a rumor that you have a college basketball player you like.
Yeah. But how about the rumor? Not the rumor. And guys, where is it? I want somebody to take both of my eyeballs out if I'm lying about this story. Both of my eyeballs out. Because you can't make it up. But this is what my life has become. as a good father, I take my daughter to a basketball game, volleyball game yesterday. She had a game. I don't have my passwords on my phone. I pick up the phone and I call my son. Jay, need a favor. What? Washington's down. Minnesota's down to 3 at 2.5. I'm hearing. I'm getting text that's minus 120, minus 126. In first half, New England, same thing, minus 2.5, minus 130. Can you? I don't have my passwords. Can you get this down for me? A couple of dimes, nothing serious, like 3,000, 1,500, whatever. I forgot the number. It wasn't the point. But I'm sitting with parents. I can't call the local and bet and start calling fucking bets out. I got to do it by phone, but I don't have my passwords. Okay. Dad, I can't get minus 2.5, minus 126. Sorry, I'd love to help, but I can only get minus 2.5, minus 128 for 2 cents. Doesn't put the bet in for me. For 2 cents. For 2 fucking cents. I feel like, do you need the money up front? You want me to pay? Do you think I'm going to leave town for fucking $3,000?
I believe it saved you money, no?
No, I won money. They both won. It didn't save me money. It cost me money. Now, I don't bet daily. Yes or no? Do you have my bets in for the week? Up until Sunday. In your possession right now. I'm down. I already made my bets. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to make a basketball bet, or I haven't made a basketball bet, but usually day to game, unless something goes in my favor, I try to just put all my bets in one day, and I'm good. I'm good. But, to fucking shut your father out for a couple of times.
Do you just trying to play devil's advocate here, trying to understand how things are from your side, in the realms of accountability, right? I mean, that line was out for 7 days prior to my little sister's volleyball game.
Right.
You could have betted any one of those 7 days, but you waited until the volleyball game in a panic to get a specific number.
Well, because I do bet numbers, number one. And number two, I don't sit there and I don't have the luxury of being on Run Pure Sports doing videos and getting line updates all the time because I'm already down. How much do you want me to bet every fucking day? I bet the numbers that I want. But when I saw it was a drop, if something went against me, it wasn't nothing. I figured, hey, I was going to be there, little something there. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm fine. And yes, I was able to get it down. It wasn't a dire situation. But at any time your father asks you for something, under no circumstances, you don't even think. Done. I need you to go out and fucking knock a guy over the head. Done. I need you to go out and rob somebody. I need you done. It doesn't matter if it's legal, illegal. Doesn't matter. The only difference between legal and illegal is another fucking syllable. You listen to your fucking father. That's the way life goes. But you don't seem to get it. You don't get it. That's fine. You will get it. When you have kids, you'll get it. All right. Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
No, I'm waiting for the college basketball play.
There's only one college basketball play on the board. There's only one game you can play. I know there's 100 games, but you degenerates want to play every one of them. Under 144, Cornell, Boston College. If this game don't go under 144, there will be a fucking investigation because there's a clear mistake in the game. There's a clear mistake. Line should be 134 to make the game 134. So we go to a slow pace, it should be like 130.5. Let's even give it a fast pace and say 138.5, 139. Okay. So there's no way a 4 should be next to this game. 1-4 nothing. It should be 1-3 something. And it goes under. So the line being 9.5, I look at it like this. Boston College is in a blowout. They're winning. A couple things aren't happening. Cornell's not making their 3-pointers. Boston College wins in a blowout. An ugly game. It stays way under the number. If it's and you don't have to worry about getting them cheap free throws at the end. So therefore, you're saving 17 to 18 points right there. Gift points by betting it under. Say the game's a little close. If the game's a little close, Boston College keeps it in a half-court game. Try to win the game late. Cornell doesn't get crazy and start jacking them up from all over the fucking board. It stays even. Game stays in the 60s. I mean, Boston College stays, Boston College is always good for 64 to 66 scoring, 66 to 68 against, and they play in the ACC, where teams could actually shoot. And, Game's under. It's a stone fucking mistake. It's a stone fucking mistake.
Like
So,
it.
so I'm telling you, I follow these teams. This is what I do. So you know you're on the Ravens in the first half, right? -0.5. Guy wins 65%. Lamar Jackson.
The first half
He's
makes
got
a
to
lot
do
of
something with
sense.
his hair. He wins 65% of first halves. You got to like that. Let me look at some of the comments. I should be on both channels. You're right, backward. I should be on both channels. This show should be huge. Exactly. Notice how these people are agreeing with me. JJ need that hat. Okay. Well, so you'd have to talk to him about that. Love you guys. Thought on the drink was passed on. No, back to ruin match. Okay. Fine line is called that. Mom is still coming after me because I liked it at one can. LA told me I cost her $7K.
Are you able to just read comments like to yourself? Does it have to always be regurgitated?
I'm not regurgitating. I'm just reading because other people may not be able to read. But these seem like pretty much feeble-minded, illiterate fucks that come and watch this show. I want to be able to let them know what I'm reading.
Got it. So just in case anybody happens to be blind watching the show, you're doing them.
I thought we're not supposed to make fun of people's handicaps. Then you say, watch what you say. You can't. Now we're going to start getting fucking emails from the blind people.
I can't understand why we need to be reading out every single comment.
Because other people might be interested in it. So is everybody okay with being on the Ravens -0.5 for the first half and -2 for the game? Because if you are, I got something to make your dick hard tomorrow in college football. You know, I've been. Speaking of which, I do want to bring this to your attention. Oh, these were some notes that I was going to do before you got here. And now that you're here, I'm not doing them. But these were like scenarios, like SEC, like who has the best shot of getting into the Final Four, and will Ohio State, the loser of Ohio State, Michigan get in? And you would say, well, I'll tell you what, I think this, this could happen, or whatever. No, I mean, I think the only thing I want to say about that is I have a strange fucking feeling unless TCU loses, you're going to see two ACC and two SEC teams and two Big 10 teams in there. The loser of Michigan, Ohio State's going. Georgia's already going, and I don't know I guess could Tennessee go, or if Tennessee loses. But if Tennessee's not going to play for the championship game, so if LSU runs out, they'd have to go with 2 losses, right? Could that be possible? Because no Pac-12 team is going. No way. And don't say Oregon, because that 46-3 loss is going to bury them, and them teams are just going to all even out, beating each other. So there's not going to be no stickouts there. I'm telling you, what's happening.
I think I know you're saying no Pac-12 team, but I think the committee's going to do everything they can to try to get a team like USC in.
Well, no, they're not. They could give a fuck about it. Under 143.5, is that a good number? I mean, it's not as good as 144, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a good number. I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, if you can get it at that, that's fine. I mean, Don, I mean, I played it at under 144, but I mean, I'm not really going to sweat it. I think it's a pretty easy game. Did you bet on the volleyball game? I did not. What happened was the line was really, really high. My daughter's team is 7-1, and I couldn't get any action. But the one guy that wanted me to lay 7.5 points. And I know you're going to say, Sue, how do you lay a half a point in a volleyball game? Because you don't know what a half a point is, but they wanted me to do it. And I said no. And I'm trying to stop betting on my daughter's sporting events. She's only 12. I don't want to do that. I did that with my son, and look how good he turned out. He's doing fucking gambling shows now. So no, I did not make a bet on that game. Tomorrow, we got Mac. Facts in the Mac. What? Anything for the Saints Ravens game? I really haven't thought about it, Don. But are they playing tonight? The Saints playing the Ravens tonight? I didn't even know that. Oh,
it's crazy, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just unbelievable. You think I'd be up to date on this kind of stuff? I'm sorry, I didn't. If you give me a few minutes, I'll try to look it over and see what's going on. But I'll see if I can come up with something. That is tonight, though, right? Saints and Ravens.
Okay. I think so. Yeah.
It is tonight. Okay. I'll take a look at it. See what I say.
What's your thoughts on? I think my favorite bet for this game, and it's correlated to you. I like the Ravens over their first half team total. It's 10.5 plus 100. What's your thoughts?
Yeah. You would think anytime you're in a game with the Saints, there's going to be points, right? The only reason I'm staying away from the over in that game, I don't really like the over. It's high, but I think the Ravens do just enough to win at times. You ever see a lot of their games? So if you're only laying 2, just enough to win should be okay. And they usually start fast. That's why I'm taking the first half. I don't. He's due for a big game. That quarterback, and I think they should score 10.5 in the first half. I mean, I think that'd be okay. So yeah, I mean, I would like that one. Last week I told everybody Ohio has been playing really good football, and I liked them. They were an underdog. I didn't care. I think you even reiterated that Buffalo is tough to figure out and they suck. You weren't impressed with them. So what do? We took Ohio last week, and we didn't even need 3.5 points. They wound up winning by 21. So there's no reason for me to get off them. They're, as a dog, winning by 21, 4th straight win, playing really, really well. I think that continues tomorrow. Miami of Ohio only scores 19 points a game. If you're going to play football in the MAC, you better make sure you're scoring more than 19 points in a game, especially this time of year, because it always seems traditionally that when the MAC starts playing on the Tuesdays and Wednesdays, when in years past, there's been a lot of points. You're going to need to win a game in the MAC. Your final score has to start with a 3. It's got to be in the 30s or 40s. I don't know if Miami of Ohio could score that many points. In the second game, Ball State is playing Toledo. I'm not a big player guy because you're more of the draft kind of guy, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure you know of the running back who I really, really like. He's a white kid. I don't mean that you don't really see running backs the way this guy runs. It's Carson Steele, I think his name is.
Yep, you're right.
This kid is strong. He cuts through the hole. I mean, he's always moving forward, and he had a big game last week. He fucked me because I went against Ball State last week. I thought they'd contain him, Ken at home, but the way both teams are playing, Toledo's the better team before the season started. They might even be the better team, a little bit better now, but I think when they get on that field tomorrow, that game is dead even. I'm going to get 11 points. And I got a quarterback that can throw, and I got a running back that could move the chains. I think 11 points come into play there. I'm going to take 11 in Ball State, and I did buy it to 11.5 because I do that, but that might go up because it tends to the midweek games. The lines tend to favor the favorites. So the 2 games tomorrow are going to be Ohio -2.5 and Ball State plus buy it up to 11.5, and you're fine. And if there was a football game tonight, I would help Don out, but I always thought they played football Mondays, but that's
Yeah, I think they skipped it this week actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know why? I know why they did it. It's because the Country Music Awards are on tonight. Fucking country, gotta watch that.
You like some old school country. You do.
I don't. Somebody asked me the other day, do you like country music? And I was like, no. And I don't like Skull. I don't like the Confederate flag. No, I'm not I don't have nothing against. I have a lot of friends from the South. Fuck, I live in the South. I live in Virginia. You don't get more fucking South. I'm Mayberry. But no, I don't listen to country music. It's not my thing. What do you have? What do you have to offer? Or are you saving all that good stuff for Run Pure Sports?
Yeah, I'm doing a show right after this. I'm on Pure Sports.
Are you really doing it?
I couldn't say with a straight face. No.
Are you really doing it?
No. But I will say this, as you might have seen in the chat, Ray Gray Fox, he'll be doing shows Tuesday, Thursday on this channel.
And you know what? When me and Ray start getting some fucking serious views and start shanghaiing all them fucking douchebags that are watching the show on the other site, and they come here, you guys will be blowing us. You guys will be blowing us. Me and Ray will be running this fucking show.
Hey,
Ray, tell him about our pedigree.
It always, for whatever reason, has to translate to getting a blowjob or like getting sucked off or slobbed over. Like it's always gotta find its way back to genitals. And I'm finding this. It's becoming a trend. I think. I know how you like trends, right? So I think it's becoming a trend.
Your friends.
I think it's becoming a trend where you have this like magnetic attraction to male genitalia.
I just don't like being disrespected on basically my network. I mean, I know it's not. My name isn't on it. I know I don't own it. But at the end of the day, when somebody says, hey, you'll go see Factsman, where on his network, something like runs. They don't say it's uh, whoever. I
What do
don't
you
know.
what do you think? What do you think about a new hoodie that says "Run Pure Sports, home of Uncle Dunkle" that you wear?
No, it's not supposed to say. It's supposed to say home of fucking. It's supposed to say, what do you call it? Home of the Factsman, because that's just it. The people that are here now, they're like, oh, that's great, JJ's here. But I can promise you, these motherfuckers didn't sit there waiting to see you here. No, no, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, you're still a puppy.
What do you think about this? And a Run Pure Bets hoodie that says "Home of Uncle Dunkle" and occasionally the Factsman. How about that?
How about, what do you call it? Run Pure Sports with the Factsman and Ray, where old school meets new school.
That's like politically correct. I mean, like we're trying to be different, right? I mean,
But no, we are different. We are different. Ray's gonna say what he needs to say. Ray's not gonna sit there and talk about biorhythms or fucking algorithms or fucking. He's not gonna do it. Okay, we want these people. You don't understand something about you don't see. You're not a people person. You're not a marketing person. People want to say, grab your ball, squeeze them, bet this game like you own it. Call your stockbroker, call your pawnbroker, call any motherfucker you want. Bet this fucking game. Hock your wife's wedding ring, you yellow fuck. Have some balls. That's what people want to hear. They don't want to hear this other shit. They don't want to hear it. They could care less about stats. Well, Mr. Holden, what do you think about the total yardage on Kamara? What do you think? Interesting, JJ, because I was thinking about Kamara, and then I'm looking at the Baltimore defense. Am I missing something? In the meantime, he's doing a fucking show without his pants on, rubbing his 2-inch thimble. Fuck him.
this is a great comment, because you know what you've been saying, how you feel like you're lacking respect. I think it makes a lot of sense. I think we have a brief award ceremony. We nominate you Employee of the Month at
What do I get? A pen? What do I get? A pen? Is that what you do? You mail a pen?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, a pen and a notepad. So, because obviously the pen does no good without anything to write on. So, we'll probably give you
Notepads. That's the way it goes, buddy. Not the shit that you do. We don't do spreadsheets in this house. Notebooks. Tons of them. Okay?
I mean, for what?
Because I write shit down.
You're not even writing anything on them.
I write a bunch of stuff.
It's just wasting trees. You're just wasting trees with all that paper now. Like,
because I care about trees.
How long does it take you to go through them? 2 decades?
Maybe a week, 2 weeks.
No.
Yeah,
fake news. Fake news. Speaking of fake news, tomorrow's election day. You going out to vote?
No, I'm a felon. I can't vote.
Oh, that's a shame.
No, I mean, I what do you call it? I know I'm voting for. I'm rooting for. Are you voting?
No.
Are you a felon?
No, not yet.
You're just gonna hit R all the way down, right?
What's your thoughts on Elon Musk buying Twitter? You typically have strong takes in this area.
I don't know. I mean, these rich people, right? It's like this. They control the media. It's just more way of him controlling the media. He seems like an okay guy, but I mean, as long as they get rid of that fucking douchebag that owns Facebook. Not that I ever had Facebook. But
you're not a Zuckerberg guy, not a fan.
No, he's a libtard. Fuck him. Why would I buy off 11? That's not a key number. Well, I'd rather have 11.5 than 11. And if 11 is minus 105, and I can get 11.5 at minus 113 or minus 114, and that game happens to fall 24-13, 28-17, it becomes a key number, Bruce. But then again, I'm new at this, so I don't know. Losing proposition, buying off 11, end the story. You got me there. I'm wrong. Yep. Sorry.
You know what I think you need to work on?
What?
You know what I think you need to work on to improve?
Yeah.
I think you need to improve your emotional intelligence.
I got tremendous emotional intelligence.
No. No, your cool gets lost very quickly. I think you could try some like wusa techniques, maybe like yoga, especially like maybe like
I
a
like
Zumba,
yogurt
like a
with
like a
strawberries.
like a Zumba class. Like I picture you in like a hot Zumba class. You know, get the blood flowing, get everything out of your system. You know, maybe a few extra stress balls. I mean, we know how much you love to talk about and deal with
Hey,
balls.
just because you're not fucking your wife, you got stress balls. That has nothing to do with me.
But I think I could teach you some classes on emotional intelligence, keeping yourself composed,
No,
calm.
no, no, no. The difference between you and me is if somebody says something that I disagree with, or somebody's just trying to convince me of something that I'm gonna come right back at him. So I mean, he says he has his opinion on it, but I didn't work the fucking days working. What am I? 58, 48 years. I got 38 years. Fucking ever. So I mean, evidently I must know one or two things about it. So I think it's a good number. I think it's a key number for me. But he's saying different. Strawberry yogurt is good. Yeah, I like it with it. That, or the peaches is good too. Do you prefer Baltimore, the backup tight end, or the front up loose end? I don't know. I'm kind of lost on that one.
It's a tough question. I mean, you got to answer the tough questions.
I don't understand it. Read it, because if I read it out loud, you're not gonna just answer to me like.
Do you prefer on Baltimore the backup tight end or the front up loose end? It's kind of like you're trying to decipher a tough question, and then once you decipher it, you can come up with a with an articulate answer, right?
Baltimore's got a good tight end, Andrews. If that's the question, I like Andrews.
So you talk on college basketball. We talked in the game tonight. You gave out a few plays in the MAC. Does anything else you need to get off your chest?
No, like I said, I think we have to do a reorg with this company.
A reorg, okay? Explain.
We got to do a reorg. I think we got to put our strengths where the strengths need to be put. And I think this is kind of home for me, so I don't really want to change and go to the other side, because whatever you guys do there about fantasy is not my thing. It's not my thing. But I think you guys got to find a way to bring people here. Okay, you got to look at yourself as a boxing promoter. Okay, so Don King would lay out a bunch of money to promote a fight. Okay, I'm trying to learn you something, you ignorant fuck, and you're not listening. Okay, so he invests a lot of his own money to get people to attend the fight and to see the pay-per-view. So his job as a promoter is to get people to that venue, to get people to have eyeballs on that pay-per-view event. Your job as a gopher for fucking One Pure Sport is to get people to come to this site and say, hey, we got the guy that everybody wants to listen to, the guy that makes sense, the guy that gives Pepto-Bismol upset specials, the guy that never sits there and fucking puts money bags next to his name, doesn't go on Twitter pounding his cock or his chest saying he's the greatest. You got to go out there and say, listen, I got to make a conscious effort to bring this site to where the other side is. So
just so I'm clear in this whole metaphor, analogy, whatever you want to refer to it as,
yeah.
You're Mike Tyson.
No, I'm not Tyson. Tyson got knocked out. I never got knocked the fuck out. But like maybe
Lennox Lewis.
I'm cool. I'm kind of like, I'm tough like Duran, right? But Duran got old and got knocked out. Wasn't his fault. But yeah, fuck yourself. Okay. Hey, Bob, remember we met Butterbean at the fight? You with me at the fight with my dad and your father? He came sat next to us. Yeah, we were. He was fighting in a preliminary fight at Madison Square Garden. After he's done with the fight, he came sat with us in the stage. He's a big fuck, that guy. No, I mean, I think. What were we talking about?
That you believe that you're the Mike Tyson of this company.
I think it's like this. I think that I'm somewhat of an attraction in this market. I'm not saying that if I was on another platform, I'd be like the greatest thing in the world. I mean, I probably would be, but I mean, because I'm pretty funny and I know my sports. and I'm very witty. And like I say, I said this on the last show. You might be smarter than me, but I'm more clever than you. And clever goes a long way in being witty.
Some may say cunning.
Cunning is good too, but that's good. Facts, who's your best player prop tonight? Because to be honest with you, I didn't even look at any tonight because I did them a couple of times and I fucking lost. I'll put it this way. I did baseball player props the other day, right? This guy, yes, over a half a hit. This guy will get a hit. This guy total bases. A fucking guy threw a no hit. The team got no hitted. I lost every fucking bet. Then the next day, everyone won. So no, I mean, but if you go to Run Pure Sports, they have player props. They can give you teams. They'll set your lineup. They'll stack your lineup, whatever shit they call it, and because that's what they do there. They're that's fantasy.
That's the gold mine channel over there.
Yeah, that's the gold mine channel, right?
Yeah,
this is like
the shithole.
This is ESPN News. Okay, I am ESPN 3. Okay, they're ESPN. Yeah, Princess, I could be Floyd. I could be Money. I could be Money May. Yeah, I'm often imitated, never duplicated. I mean, no doubt, it's very possible. But I don't know. I mean, I just think that there should be a respect factor that I'm doing this for a long period of time. You put the guy in the front row. I mean, it's just me. It is vibe. Am I ESPN 3? Truthfully, I mean, I have to be. I have to be. I'm not. I'll put it this way. I'm not even that. I'm like Fox Sports 3. I'm like the fucking, what do you call it?
You're like the Pac-12 network.
What?
You're like the Pac-12.
Because nobody can get it. Or I'm like Tennis Channel Plus. I'm Tennis Channel Plus. That's the worst. I'm like Tennis Channel Plus. And here we have one of the greatest fucking tennis players of all time, Roger Federer, live here on Tennis Channel Plus. For those of you watching on real regular Tennis Channel, we got fucking McEnroe and whoever. But no, you got these people you never heard of. But yeah, I'm definitely ESPN 3 here. But I'm okay with it because what happens is
I don't think you're okay with
it. You know what it is? I learned something in life. Okay, is sometimes it's better to show someone like, holy shit, I really fucked up. I can't believe we put him there. And then when you're on your knees saying, listen, no, you can't go to fucking that site, or no, you can't go to Covers, or you can't go to fucking Barstool, or you can't open up your own company. You can't do that. What if we put you on Run Pure Sports with Uncle Dunkle?
It seems like there's becoming a running consensus that people think you might be the Ocho.
It could be, yeah. I mean, you're right. It could be. I could be the Ocho. And that's a big slap in the face. And Joey's taking notice of that. He's saying, like, yeah, what the fuck? And Joey's part of the team. And he's probably saying, yeah, what the fuck? I mean, why is he why are we putting him on the Ocho? You don't belong on the Ocho.
Yeah, you're like on a cable package that no one pays for.
Yeah, I'm like the guy that's getting the cable off the neighbor, hooking up on him. Yeah.
You're on the rope to the roof's dish yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, is it game time?
No, we're over an hour away, but it's cool. So I have Trip to the Iron Paradise in the mix. Thoughts?
Jeez. Iron Paradise. Why do you continue to say that, knowing people are going to give you shit for it?
No one's going to give me shit for
it. Even just the name alone, Iron Paradise. And we go through this whole thing.
So you see Elon's thing about people paying $8 to be verified. Are you going to be verified on Twitter?
No. What? I don't even care if I'm on it. I'm not. I don't. Like I say.
What about the often imitated, never duplicated? What about the impersonators of the Factsman?
There's millions out there. There's got
maybe billions.
I don't know about billions, but there's a lot. I'm sure. There's. I owe a lot of URLs, and a lot of them are taken with my name. I can't buy them all, that have my name on it, but I got to protect myself. But
That's what I'm saying. The blue check mark would authenticate who you are. You are the Factsman.
Well, I know that, but I mean, I'm also not going to be the fucking Factsman forever. I mean, there comes a time where you're like, all right, well, what the fuck? If somebody wants to, somebody's going to be an asshole and do it, then fucking let them do it. I can't do nothing about it. I mean,
what's your week looking like this week? Anything crazy? Anything going on?
Yeah, I got a hectic week. Sharon's going to be in Vegas for the week, so got friends coming in from Atlanta. for a couple days. Samantha's got basketball tomorrow, volleyball tomorrow, basketball. Monday I do. That's what I'm saying. Next Monday I'll be. Oh, guys, just so you know, next Monday I think we have to do an earlier time because I have to do it early because my daughter's got church choir, and I know you're gonna come up and get some kind of a fucking joke, but she does sing and does bells in the church choir. And if anybody has any,
you did it as well when you were younger.
Yeah, I was an altar boy. Yeah, again, no fucking jokes. Seriously, what do you call it? Priests were cool then. No, I'm serious. I mean, me and Jerry were altar boys. And no, it was great. I mean, what? St. Joseph's Church.
They were cool back then. I get it.
No, they were. JJ, you better get JJ to send me that.
So the hat's all yours if you want it. Hat's all yours.
Look at that. You got the hat. You might have to give me a hand job, but
see, and we're back to the genitalia discussion. Do you think that's like somewhat inherent with you? Like, do you think it's almost like second nature? Like your life always transitions itself back to male genitalia?
No, I mean, because I say that's just some stuff I say here, but what do you call it? I say just anything to anybody because I don't care. And which to be very honest with you, and I'm going to come very clean here with you. I think next week I have to speak with. I know I speak to a psychologist or a psychiatrist, one of them crazy doctors, but now I got to go to another level because of anger issues. And I'm not really an angry guy. I'm not an angry guy. But
prison changes a man.
What?
Prison changes a man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, no, it wasn't really prison. County. Anyway, would Fax pay dollars for a blue check? No, I would not. I mean, I won't pay for these stupid games. I don't watch them on regular TV. Why would I pay $8 to watch a game on fucking?
No, he's referencing the blue check mark is the validation on Twitter.
What are they validating for me?
Well, that's what Elon Musk is doing. He's charging people $8 to validate they are who they are, or they are who they say they are.
Are you going to pay it?
I might.
Okay. Well, how do they know? How do they know I can't just imitate somebody else?
Well, you have to prove. You have to somehow prove, I guess, that you are you, whether it's through a license or a social security number. I don't know. I don't know the process. I don't have a
Chinaman's chance. I'm giving somebody my license number so I can post shit to fucking trolls. Are you kidding me? I don't give my fucking driver's license or credit card number to my wife. You want me to go give it to fucking Muskie, whatever his name is, Muskie?
Yeah,
fuck him.
I can see. I can see why you're at the highest level of a psychiatrist at this point.
Oh no, it's fucking ridiculous. It's fun. You're right. Priests were mean back in the day. They would take all my friends for special playtime. Would tell me to go chill in the corner. Man, you guys are fucking bad. No, Greg, priests didn't make me do things. I used to play stickball. Well, that's probably a bad analogy, but it was true. Right by my house, by the church, we used to have how you draw the circle where the home plate is, with the bat. He used to pitch. Oh, man, that doesn't even sound good either. He used to pitch. All right, forget about the priest thing. I wasn't all the way. I'm just kidding. Man, am I going to get myself in trouble? Words. I'm usually good at this shit, too. But listen, seriously, guys, I do want to say this. I'm not going to pull one of the JJ's, be careful and drive safely and gamble responsibly. But in this country, we do have a right to vote. And I think everybody should go out and get and vote. There's no shame in Ubering or whatever to go out and, go to the voting places. And like I said, you vote Republican, you're doing the right thing. It's your choice, but, you do what's best for the country.
Now, do you think that's a little hypocritical from your end? Because first of all, you said you're not voting. And then number two, you've also previously said that you've never even been in Ubers except for with me. So you're now promoting people to go vote in an Uber, and you don't do either.
Well, I don't, because number one, I'm not allowed to vote, and number two, I'm not a piker. I can afford a cab or a fucking car service. So number three, I was listening to and seriously, this is what pisses me off. I'm listening to my local news out here, and first of all, anybody in this area that hears about the Washington Post, it's the most liberal fucking newspaper in the history of the world. I mean, it's the worst newspaper ever because they're not even like a little. I mean, they're so fucking off base. At least be a little fair. So for me to tell everybody to vote Republican, I don't give a fuck. I'm just, We'll do a pizza town. Yeah, we definitely. Sue's been a pizza town many times, Jay.
Yeah,
She's living around the corner from it.
it came under new ownership though. It's probably a different place, or dare
No,
I say, a
I
different
heard it's
town.
good. I heard they have salads now and all.
Wow, it's really not the same place.
No, same pizza, just better attitude.
The attitude was an issue for a while.
Yeah, it's what do you call? Yeah, Washington Post is fucking bullshit, but it's the only paper in town here. But yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I'm listening to the news, and this is no lie. And Greg, are you from the Northern Virginia area, DC area?
I think he's from New York.
Okay, so just what I said, I was saying actually to make a joke about it because I'm listening to the news. It's WTOP. It's like 24 hours of news, weather, and all that shit. Facts, part of state, Nova rules. Facts, part of this is Ray. Are you in Virginia?
No, but he's close.
Lodi Pizza is better. W.
I mean, let's look at this take. This is a brutal take. Lodi Pizza is better than Pizza.
No. Lodi Pizza is good.
Yeah, but it's not better than Pizza Town. Like that's
W. Are you from Lodi?
That is a very hot take.
That's solid though. No, that's a solid. It's pretty solid.
But how's it solid if it's not true?
I mean, it could be true. I mean, at one time it was a coin flip. It was a coin flip either way. But him knowing Lodi Pizza is really fucking solid. Oh, you're from Blacksburg. Okay. Well, so this is anyway. Well, you're a fucking. If you're from Blacksburg, you're a fucking. You're a Democrat. No offense, but I'm just telling you. But anyway, so I'm listening to this. Says, hey, and the guy's like, everybody, listen. You know, you have this right. Go out and vote. And you know, we live in this country that we have this right to choose things and make our own decisions. So go out there and vote because right now I have a real feeling if we don't go out and vote, we're gonna start losing control of the fucking Senate or the fucking House. And I'm like, who's we? What is this guy got a mouse in his pocket? And I know exactly what he was talking about, but he's basically telling all these fucking Democrats to go out and fucking vote D. You know what I mean? Don't do that shit. That's
so. Are
That's,
you one of those that thinks Fox News is like the most bipartisan network?
No, Fox News gives you legitimate news. I mean, you know.
Let me tell you something, folks. That's all you need to hear to get his political perspective.
No, I'm gonna listen to CNN. So the Como brother could sit there and say how nice how honorable his brother is, the governor of New York, and he's banging every whore in the ass upstate New York. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's a guy I want to have faith in and have run for president. Fucking guy. They canned his ass for sticking up for him. Fuck.
You know what? You know what's great is we try not to talk about religion or politics on this channel, and we're debating politics, and you're talking about how you used to be a choir boy.
Wasn't a choir boy, it was an altar boy. There's a difference. Choir boy. Oh, fuck. Have you ever been to church? Fucking windows would break. Jeez, man, you're unbelievable.
So anyway, anything else you need to get off your chest, or you feel like you've been accomplished on
Well,
this?
I feel like you rained on my parade a little bit. I didn't like that. But you know, vote for Pablo. Okay. Sure. Fox News is pure conservatives. No way. Is that true? Jack, are they conservatives on Fox News?
I think this was a good show for you, actually. I think you held yourself really, really well this show.
Well, every fucking show I do is a good show. You know that.
That's speculative at best. But I do think you had a good show today.
Oh, really?
Even though we bury you on the dog shit network, I think
you guys talk about me on that network? Seriously, on the other one?
Do we?
Does my name ever come up? Like, do you guys like fuck with me?
I'm sure.
I never watch a show on there. What?
I'm sure it comes up from time to time.
And about what? Like, what could you possibly say other than?
Yeah, I mean everything we say about you is outstanding. I mean, it's like, you know, before I go to bed at night, I pray to the Factsman. Like I have.
Well, you don't have to go that far.
I have the Factsman posters on my like a few of the guys recently bought posters with your face on it, and they basically, you know, they give it a little high five before they go to sleep. Some folks even maybe like kiss your forehead on the poster. It's really like weird shit actually. But I think it fits your ego. So I think you should enjoy the fact that people consistently talk good about you in that way. Sometimes it gets
I wouldn't know why. I wouldn't know why my name would even come up in that fucking shithole forum or whatever it is. I wouldn't know why. I mean, the only thing you could say is, man, Jay, you think maybe your father could give me a call one day and show me actually how to, like, you know, engage in conversation with the people that are here? And it seems like people like him. He must be doing something wrong. People don't fucking like me, and I win.
Yeah, I mean,
or I'm getting trolled by
you got the right approach. I mean, Fox News is the most bipartisan network. You know, basically saying that the Democrats are trying to convince you to vote in their direction. I mean, these are good.
These are the same motherfuckers that said these fucking people made up this story that somehow the president of the United States got out in a huddle and said, "Hey guys, let's fucking invade fucking what do you call it?" But like he orchestrated the issue in D.C. Like it was all on Trump. Now I'm not a Trump guy. I mean, I'm not a hater.
No, of course not.
No, I'm not a hater, but it's just like holy shit. The president decided to let's go storm the fucking Capitol because he told everybody to do it. I mean, come on. Why would he fucking do something like that? Now, he might have some crazy followers that did it, but I mean, you can't help that, right? Vax, did ever fill your pockets with uncensored host? I mean, Brexit. What is that? I don't understand that. I can't read.
Consecrated?
What does that mean?
Honestly, I don't know what that word means.
Yeah. Kind of keep it like, 8th grade level. That'd be good for me. Yeah, I watch CNN.
Actually on the Run Pure Sports channel, we're big Democrats there. We talk a lot about the Democrats.
You're not a Democrat.
I mean, I don't consider myself a Republican either.
Okay, but I'm just saying. I mean, you voted for Trump
Once in my lifetime, possibly.
He ran fucking twice, so you're 50%. I mean, no, he's not running again, Wes. I mean, he's not. And if he did, he would never even get through the primary. Sad but true. No, he's not running. What do you call it? DeSantis is our next president. You can bet anything you fucking want on it right now.
So I guess to end this show on a high note, you want more people to talk about you in a positive manner.
No, I don't want. I didn't know. I didn't know if people. I asked you. I said. You said. Well, we said something. You had mentioned about on the other station. I thought you said my name comes up. Like, why would my name come up?
Yeah, it comes up. Your name comes up all the time.
Yeah, but for a reason. I'm not a part of that I'm not a part of that crew.
Yeah, the
only way it would come up would be like, wow, Jay, you got a really cool father, or wow, Jay, I mean, your father does a really great job. I mean, he's, it wouldn't come up. There can't be anything negative.
No, there's never. And I mean, what negative things could anybody say about you?
Exactly, and if they did, they'd have a pair of fucking balls to do it. Because I'll find out.
Yeah.
And I'll hunt them motherfuckers down. I'll pay the $8 to hunt them fuckers down. Like dogs.
All right. So with that said, obviously you bet the under in the Cornell game. You got a few games in the MAC tomorrow.
Yeah, got the Ravens tonight.
On Baltimore here. I bet Baltimore's team total over first half 10.5. You bet them first half and full game. Anything else you want to leave with?
Wednesday show is going to be dedicated to breaking down college basketball, how I handicap it, teams that I use, pace, totals. Just we're gonna kind of just do a little something different. Well, we're gonna get the games out early, maybe a joke or two early, then try to concentrate strictly doing some college basketball. Things to what we can expect, key numbers to bet on, as long as Vegas Bruce agrees with. Because he might not think that those are great numbers, but if it's okay with him, we'll do that. And also, but before I go, last plug, guys, for real sports content on Daily Fantasy, Uncle Dunkle, you can find him at Run Pure Sports. Okay, and it's a great show. It's got a great group of people, and for you people that make less than minimum wage, come to Run Pure Bets and watch me, because we are for the minorities, we are for the lower class people. But you know what? We're family here, and we try to keep it like family. And there's no racism here. We are the salt of the earth. We are the people that are farmers. We are the people that cut the grass. We are the people that swing wrenches. We're not Wall Street types. We're just regular down home people, and we love each other. And again, feel free to see Uncle Dunkle in the CEOs and the CFOs of the world talking about DFS and their millennial sized dicks, and or you can come here and just talk to us about regular stuff. So on that note, thank you, my son, for crashing my party again. Hope you get some good ratings on your show. That would be Run Pure Sports. Of course, that's why I'm wearing the fucking shirt, to promote his show.